Looks like we're keeping the themes that were in place. So, we're about to get underway with the correct seed. Hey, how you doing, Peen Train? We're about to get underway, and this time, I'm sure we got the correct flags. With a big shout out to Attack Slug coming in the clutch and rolling the seed with the correct flags. Big ups to Attack Slug for coming through for us. Kelie not feeling the pair of dirty socks strat. Now, Chargles just found a skip that Kelie walked away from. That could come into play later, we'll see. Whether it comes into play here or not remains to be seen, as it's a required underworld. At least you know it's early. I know it's not great, but hey. Your opponent has to deal with this mess too, unless this happens to be a picnic lunch, and then those who know the skip are gone. Oh no, it's a different skip. Jar Fly Honey. So what that Jar of Fly Honey does is when you beat Master Belch, the ladder that goes to the hot springs in Saturn Valley extends all the way up to the hot springs, so you get a second skip by doing so. Where that skip goes, nobody knows. There is a picnic lunch for sale. Charles might go back for it. I might have picked up the T-ball bat just to get the cracked bat out of inventory. Actually, Charles is doing his shopping elsewhere, and unfortunately, none of that's gonna be helpful. And the crows remain as evasive as ever. Gotta get rid of some of the nasty stuff out of the way early, including the Is Games version of Wordstrom in the game. Now decision time for... I am surprised Chargles did not get that picnic lunch. He knows where that skip is. Really is. And we got a room of flashing colors. Kelie wanting no part of that. Checking the other ways. Chargles runs into a crow. It is Dalam. We don't have the carrot key yet, so we can't take the skip. But, oh, that one needs a fresh egg. Well, we found the floor 1 full heal. No reason for Kelie to use it at the moment, but it's good to know where that is, just in case. And the winter shop has been found, but nothing really of any value that can be afforded right now was there. So, Dalam's a dead end for all intents and purposes unless we find the carrot key. We've got fights on both screens with Chargles taking on an attack slug that's hitting smashes. That's not something you see every day. Some sort of weapon was just found on Kelly's side. I did not see what it was. Charles is pincered here. Rather was. Kelie has found the way out of floor 1. Let's hope the boss isn't anything too terrible. That gift was just a yo-yo. And the boss of floor 1 is Frank. And done. On to floor 2 for Kelie. Unfortunately, Chargles found his way to the moonside equivalent of Jackie's Cafe. Ooh, we got a hamburger shop. And it also sells single-use bottle rockets. I mean, if you get a tough encounter, that's not a terrible item. And that is... oh boy, this could be trouble. Sentry robot. Taken out with a big bottle rocket. Great use for that, by the way. Because that fight could have gone sideways in a hurry. And Kelie found the room where you get the Mr. Baseball cap in the vanilla game, which still gives a Mr. Baseball cap. I would have picked it up because you can sell that for 99. Oh, we got a boss list. Okay, so Kraken on floor 8, no Master Barf, but our next boss is Frankenstein Mark II. That ordering seems rather vanilla, if you all know what I mean. But what's good about what Kelie has found is that now he knows that Southern Scaraba goes to floor 2. And speaking of 2, we found Tucson and 19 total doors. And I wouldn't be surprised if at least one set of them connected. They tend to. And we get an egg purchase. Ooh, a Dalam throne room found. Perfect place to save up and get back on track health-wise. Ooh, a Hall of Fame bat on floor 2. Wow, that is an incredible pickup. Oh, I see what Kelly's doing. Using the exit mouse to go back to turn in the fresh egg. So this is gonna take him to at least floor 3. Could take him as high as floor 6. But if this is a double skip, who knows? I mean, there is a hint man that can answer that. Ooh, shiny coin. And a charm coin. So I'm not sure on the floor. Well, we have a scripted fight here anyway, so where we are, couldn't tell you. But we've got the mines. The gifts here could give us a good idea. Starman. That means that was a double skip. Could Kelie have wound up on floor 8 or floor 9? Either way, might as well pick up an exit mouse. As Chargles is now on to floor 2. Ooh, bag of Dragonite and a Platinum Band. Picking up some good stuff here. Kraken Soup. Part of me wants to say floor 9. I think it's gotta be 8 or 9. It's the only place you see Starmen like this. Oh, that's dirty. That's very dirty, as Paula just got waxed because this Starman has a psychic power shield to start. And we're keeping it up with the prayer strats. I know what Kelly's thinking here. Get everybody revived. And there goes the teddy bear. Oh, we got confusion. Oh, that was a smash for 180 something. Oh, because of that, chat, that is due to custom sprites. And Kelly's just gonna take the wipe here. Now for Chargles, it is robot time. At least Kelie is able to get another exit mouse to continue exploring. So in that instance, nothing of value was really lost. takes it down. Very nicely done. Yeah, Kelie is on it. Kelie changed floors while Chargles is on 2. And I don't think it's floor 3 for Kelie. It's the mines, I want to say 8, but it could be 9. It really is a 50-50 when you look at it. Meanwhile, Chargles has found big bottle rockets for sale. Chargles in Tucson now, but would need a pencil eraser to take that skip. Down goes a guardian mole. Yeah, Kelie can't even get through to the gift boxes due to a rather gross enemy setup. It's a conducting spirit in the back, an uncontrollable sphere in the front. Oh, this is bad. And that's a what? But by saving in the throne room in Dalam, you can at least revive your party right away. That definitely looked to be a missed menu, as I think that Bionic Sling thought at first that Bionic Slingshot was going over to Paula. Oh, we've got a gauntlet sighting on Chargles, Northern Onet. That's a mook. I'm not sure why Chargles is just taking this fight other than the raw experience, but gets it done. Mole down for Kelie, mook down for Chargles. Didn't quite see what was found there, as the menu was moving too quick. A loaded dice found, so Chargles likely on 7. If I had to guess. Well, I mean, that's possible too. And that is also accurate because in Scramble, the mooks are not as dangerous, but still, putting them to sleep and running away is a great strat to get out of the fight quick, although, to be honest, using a BBR to get out of the fight was also a good call. Pointer signs. Oh, I see. Kelie found legendary bat. Well, I guess now that's a more consistent DPS bat than the gutsy bat because you're not relying on smash hits. But it still hits hard all the same. Guessing Chargles doesn't have the jar of fly honey, so not able to take on Master Belch. Aw, Kelie got caught because the bubble monkey stopped for a second. And Charles picked up a rain pendant from behind that mole. Derek, I know exactly where you're going with that because I follow a number of folks who play that game. And Chargles is through to the boss. And boss 7 is... oh boy, that's either Monty or Nightmare. That's Nightmare. That prayer not gonna be helpful here. And that's gonna be a wipe on Kelly's side. These enemies are not taking any prisoner here. Yeah, many is me. Now, here's an interesting situation. Kelie has found Peaceful Rest Valley. With this being this deep in the cave, there's a chance of finding good items here. There was a rainbow light sighting on Chargles' end. Will he be able to take advantage of it? Oh, glorious light hit. And that's gonna be a wipe. And Kelie just found Gaia Beam, so now Jeff is up to maximum offense. One shot, one kill. That Starman was so tired it just wanted a nap. Well, it got a permanent one. Goddess Ribbon find. That is Paula's best ribbon in terms of raw defense. Now, the only problem with digging Peaceful Rest Valley is that it is time-consuming. Uh-oh, back attack by Chargles on Chargles' end. This could be bad. Chargles finally gets away. Uh-oh, Thunder Gamma from the Conducting Spirit. And Chargles has found the full heal. Kelie, on the other hand, finds a Meteornium. The only thing that does is you sell it for $1,000. Vanilla, that is a 1 in 128 drop. Oh, wow. Finds a Horn of Life when one is needed, and this might be a Death Warp. Yeah, it looks like a Death Warp setup, but that's going to be very time-consuming with both kids at full health. So, exit mouse back to the mines it is. Oh, now this could be a play for Chargles if he has the money for it. Kelie, meanwhile, finding a night pendant. Pizza number for Charles. Back attack teleported on Kelly's side. Not fun. Yeah, I gotta admit that is a cool touch. That's not a full heal, so no interest there. Here's Scarab. Can Charles get some gear that'll help him out? Oh, there's super bombs, but he can't afford it. Oh. Unless he starts selling stuff. But even so, will he have enough? Yeah, I'd be selling the coins for the ammo there. Well, that goes back to floor 2, and I don't think that's what Chargles wants. Nice find with the magic pudding. One thing's for sure about this floor 8 is that it's very involved. Well, there's a full heal, and it's Magnet Hill. There's an item here. More on Chargles' end, that is an ATM for pulling money. Probably, if I had to guess where to go, it is to the left and past the criminal caterpillar, which is going to be taken on for experience purposes. My experience says be careful because it uses all PSI moves. That's Eraser. Oh, what a long, gross room to find, especially if it's the required path. Oh, here we go. Chargles stocking up on super bombs. Wait, are we really on floor 8? Because that's a star pendant. I know that, Pebble, but it's just not something I've seen in a long time. Meanwhile, it looks like Chargles is gonna play Is This Skip Worth It? Central O Net. Let's see. There's a gift box nearby that'll help. Stun gun, yeah, that's a backward skip. Ooh, all that fire, but also all those gifts to check. Well, we're not going to be able to use Diadema Kings and a Snow Poo Seed, so... Bye, that goes. Racer Kings, same deal. Chargles checking the show ticket. And that also goes backwards. This could be trouble for Kelie. Oh, that is trouble. That's a squatter demon. But thankfully, no trouble at all. So that confirms Kelly's on floor 9. Charles is ready for Monty Monty. Kelie, meanwhile, has found the room. I think that's a reference to the strat we're about to see. A Gaia Beam Legendary Bat on the offense. Oh, don't fight anything in here. Because it's guaranteed Cave of the Past, and it's guaranteed to hurt a lot. Meanwhile, Chargles is over Monty Monty and is on to floor 8. Yeah, in this instance, Monkey's not going to be able to mess with Brain Shock because, well, we don't have Pooh, and the monkey probably won't last that long in this fight. Just an alpha. With some relatively low rolls, honestly. And freeze doesn't work, neither does paralysis. Ugh, this could be a long fight. Waiting for the health to roll up, I like the strat. Another gross combination on Chargles and carefree bombs. Enemies that throw bombs and super bombs every single turn. But at least it's good to see both ends of the same rainy circle room within 2 floors of each other, so we definitely didn't get anything disgusting in terms of enemies from a far away floor jumping into the wrong floor. Magic fry pan for Chargles, that will give Paula some strong offense. Not the best, that'd be holy, but magic, still good in its own way. Gator caught up to Monkey on Chargles' end. Kelie is out of phase 1. Good use of the bag of Dragonite to get a lot of damage in on Gygus. That is the floor 8 full heal. Nice free turn there. We found a floor 8 full heal, and it's it's a really good spot. And that's phase 2 for Kelie. There's the pendant and pudding shop. It's just Chargles can't afford any of it. Ooh, diamondization on Chargles' end. That hurts. Kelie going through the prayers right now. Not much left at this point. And a free turn. And it's one prayer away for Kelie. And free turn right at the end for Kelie. Get your GGs in chat for Kelie, who finishes with an official racetime.gg time of 46 minutes, 1 second. And with that, Chargles has also thrown in the white flag to finish us off for today. Rather, for game 1. Because coming up shortly after this, we do have another race. This is a rather early doubleheader. Is we have the other end. We have another bonus bracket race. It's just off for today. And we're joined by Chargles. GG, Chargles.
Yeah, I got my butt kicked.
Oh, I can completely relate to you on that one. Happened to me a couple rounds ago.
I was talking with Kelie in the race time room. Yeah, so setting the mouse for the egg skip was important.
Yeah, that wound up being the play. At first, we thought he went to 8, but then he got a star pendant, and we're like, star pendant on 8? Really? Not likely.
And then floor 1 was really long. Maybe or I just had
floor 1 was long. Floor 9 was long.
What was it?
Yeah, based off what we saw on Kelie's side, is that floor 9 was pretty spacious.
I made the mistake of thinking that the floor 7 boss was Ness's nightmare. And so I think I overly prepared versus just trying to, I could have gotten through that one with just freezes, I think, early on, but I assumed it was nightmare, and then I kept going back looking for super bombs or other skips, and all the skips kept bringing me to 2.
Yeah, that wasn't very helpful. That wound up being Manny. The difference is Manny will sometimes use paralysis or take swings. Nightmare just uses PSI and Glorious Light.
Yeah, I obviously spaced on that, and that's why I'm out of the tournament.
On my match, I spaced. I thought, wait, we're supposed to have a full heal with a Kid Revive on every floor? That's what wound up getting me more than anything else.
Yeah, it was Gygus, obviously was first try Gygus.
Yeah, it was a first try Gygus, but freeze resistant. So what happened is Kelie found a legendary bat in the mines, and then in Peaceful Rest Valley came up with a Gaia Beam to cover the offensive side.
Okay. Yeah, that was Pokey at least paralyzable.
Eventually, but we didn't have. But it looks like in this seed that Pooh wound up rolling with Spy, and Master Barf was not on the boss list, so we were not getting that information.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well,
As for
thanks
floor
for,
8, you would have gone against Kraken.
yeah, and I was probably I had the super bombs. I probably would have been okay pending. I mean, well, who knows? A tornado or something could always ruin your day. But either way,
Yeah.
appreciate you commenting. Glad it was a quick and painful exit here.
Relatively quick. Well, I'd call it relatively quick, but not nearly as painful as some of the seeds I've played in the past.
Yeah, appreciate that, and thanks, Derek, for the restream.
Thanks for racing, Chargles. GG's, and GG to Kelie as well.
Yeah, you kicked my ass.
So with that, we are going to take a few minutes of an intermission, and when we come back, it will be game 2 of our doubleheader. This will be Lyra versus Temple. Don't want to miss it, so stay tuned.